Wait 1 second, let it load. There we go. Alright. So, hopefully you're all doing alright and staying safe, and hello and welcome back to some Minecraft Best Golden Age. Episode 1000, and you know what, I don't even know what number we're on. I don't even know what number we're on. Why do you look at me like that? Alright. So, last episode we were working on our... I was trying to remember what it was there. Tree farm. And it's going alright so far. We are actually very close to getting this all complete here. And then I do want to make these into a... what do you call it? Plot kind of thing. So I want to place down, like, you know, certain trees here. I could actually place down some trees that I'm probably going to need in the near future. Do I have dark oak? I do have some dark oak actually. I'll place that there. We'll grow some dark oak in the middle. Yeah, it should be... It's a little bit wide for dark oak, you know. A little bit wide. You know what, I'll just space it in between. I'll just space it in between. I do need to also pull up chat because it was not letting me there. There we go. Alright. So let us go and place all of these down. There we go. That's not looking too bad. Now, we're probably going to need some acacia for working on our magic horse stables later. So I'll probably place down... I should just place down... I have plenty of oak, yeah. I have plenty of oak. I don't really need to get too much more oak, but I'll need a lot of acacia. And I do want to start stockpiling certain materials that we need. Is there anything else? I could also put down some spruce, shouldn't I? I'll put down some spruce. We normally head over to Twilight Forest and grab some of the taller trees there that are massive in size. And they're quite fun to break. Alright, so let us go and place the bones in the backpack, and we'll head on over to Dennis. And we'll grab Dennis and we'll go on a little walkabout to see what we need to get done. I think we might head over to the zoo. It's been quite some time since we worked on the zoo. And I did promise that I would work on the glass panes of the zoo that I needed to put in. And I do have plenty of glass. So we'll go do that now. It's gotta take a second. That was so creepy there. That was very creepy there. The fog in the distance. It must be nighttime. I really do need to work on this area. Let me know if you have any ideas for this area, because I do want to work on this area a bit more. But I'm not very sure. Dennis, don't fall in the water. No, Dennis, no! Dennis, get out of the water. Dennis, come on, out the water. Out the water, Dennis. Before one of the fish comes over. Good, Dennis. There we go. Oh, it's been, you know, quite some time since we had an accident like that. Alright. I do also need to work on a lot of this area right here. Because this is a little town area that we've been working on. It's not bad. I do need to work on the gate. I really want to build a little town here. But I'm not sure. We got a lot of like builds and all that need fixing, and this is definitely one of the largest that need fixing. Then we have the Great Dining Hall. I'll probably remaster the Great Dining Hall. I like that one, but you know, we really need to like renovate it all fully. Maybe make it larger. When I think about like a Great Dining Hall, I keep thinking about that one in Skyrim when you meet Sugar. Good times that. You know, we haven't... Did we do that? You know, we did do that quest, didn't we? No, we haven't done that quest yet. I remember seeing that quest. It was a very buggy quest, that's what I will say. A very buggy quest. I love the mushrooms coming out of the magic witch room. There's also now a enchantment area that I do want to work on. I think I might place like the normal, like enchantment plus table in the sky, so it looks like it's floating, make it more magical. And then we do also need to fix the fire damage because this place burnt down. Fire damage, just spreads so fast. Alright, so let us go and yeah. Sorry, I was looking for food there, and it just went clear out my mind when I opened up my inventory. There we go. So let us go and we'll head over to the zoo and actually go get some stuff done on the zoo, because we have to get working on that zoo. That is not the right way to the zoo. This is the right way to the zoo. There we go. You know what, I have quite enjoyed the reworks of many of the build projects that we've been doing around here. Should really work on this area at one point. Let me know if there's any ideas you have for the magic floating garden. Magic floating garden? The glass floating garden is the name of it. It did have butterflies, so we added like, sensory to it, but then the butterflies did not last long, so actually I had to spawn them in because for some reason the chunks, for some reason, had broken. Oh, so my throat just decided to crack there. Oh, my voice. So the, thing broke and did not allow them to spawn when I added the mod, so I had to go and manually add them in. I was just about to make a crafting table, even though I have 2 crafting tables in my backpack. Alright. So let us go break our panes over here. We'll break the trans one first. Oops. And then we'll turn it into panes. Oops. Did not mean to do that there. We only got 5 in the white. I definitely have some white left over. Though I do have some that there. I can find just 1 piece of white glass. Ah, there it is. 1 piece of white glass. That's all we needed there. So it looks like we're gonna need a little bit more, but I know where to get some the glasses that we need for our window over there. There we go. And so we just place it in the middle. I do quite enjoy this, window. It is very nice. We should really work on the zoo. It is quite empty up here. And I do have glass on me, so I could actually work on the zoo. Now that looks a lot better. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. That is looking, extremely a lot more better. Now we have a lot of the, coloured glass up there. We'll just shove that on backpacks there. Alright, let's go and break all of this. We'll break the rainbow window that we built so long ago. We had to fit in multiple different colours, realising that we did not leave enough room. There we go. Hello there, Dennis, how's it going? I just splatted right in front of you. Just went. Wait 1 second. Alright. So we should have the glass in the back over here. We have some purple. We have 1 red. We have 2 yellow. Yeah, we do not have all of the colours here. Where did I place a lot of colours? I'm not sure. We'll head through the tunnel over here and we'll head on over to the animal farm. That will be remastered very soon, I tell you. I'll probably return it back to its roots, hopefully. That also means that a lot of this that you see over here will be moved away. But I do plan on doing a better entrance to the catacombs that we have. So hopefully that'll be quite nice. Hopefully. Alright. So let us head on over here. And we should have some glass left over in here. We got light blue, but we do not have dark blue. That's alright, I do have some left over from the thingy, don't I? Alright, orange. Do not have enough orange. There's white in here, but there's no... I could just take that. Put that there. There's enough red. There's no purple. We're going to have to go check our supply down in the house. There we go. Magic, I tell you. Magic. Here we are. And we'll just head on this way. Yeah, we do need to fix this area up. I don't really like the storage that we have here. It's just to make it a little bit more easier to grab stuff. Yeah. And we are in need of purple. We got red. Don't really need pink, do I? We got purple, we got red, we need orange. Yellow. We got green. We got blue. Yeah. Oops. Hit the wrong button. There we go. And now we can head on over to the zoo. There we are. Yeah, we are back at the zoo. That really does look a lot better, I tell you. That really does. Alright. So, let us go and make all of that into that. There we go. So we add the red, we add the orange, yellow, green, purple, blue, Sorry, I went quiet for a reason. I heard a villager. There is no villagers left. There is no villagers at all, apart from nitwits. Where is Dennis? Ah, they must have got singed in the teleportation. So that's not bad. Yeah, that does not look too bad. Might as well just remove the yellow, I think. Or I could. Nah, put that back. Place the yellow there. You know what, that'll do. That'll do. I do want to figure out where that sound of that thingy came from. There's Snow, there's Pan, there's Belle, and Piper. Then we have the snakes over here. 2 snakes. It looks like I think it's Abdul, and another one has died. Seems sad that. Or they've escaped into the jungle at one point. Little tempo. Very badly beaten. Yeah, not too bad. I really do need to add some more to this build. Feels like it's missing quite a few bits. There we go. And I guess we'll just start adding some glass panes. But I do think I'll head back to the house. There's Dennis. Oh. Where is it? 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 Where's the thing to hold the animal? Ah, there it is. There you go. Pope, Burns, Argot. Snowball, Argot, Burns, Pope, Wojtek, Kevin. Okay, you can sit there. Why is it lagging all of a sudden? Change that. I'll take down some of these lights just in case that's causing some lag. You should have been in, you know, the, what do you call it, singing a while ago. Don't know why there's lag. There we go. I do kind of wonder why there was lag. Yeah, you see that? My settings aren't bad. Let's take out. You know what? How am I getting 32 thingies? I would understand if there was anything different with my base, but there is nothing really different with my base. You know what, if they even want me to, I'll go grab some glowstone if I have any. Oh, I do have some glowstone. I'll go replace torches if they wanted to. I guess that would help with the lag if you think about it. There's no visual effect. There we go. Why is there so many crafting tables everywhere? It would keep that bit lit. Not really dark. Yes, I could add a extra one there. And I guess I do have a tactic that I could try. I haven't really tried this in a long time, but I do have a lot of red wool. Just hide it with that. There we go. Now we could get rid of that. Button. I really don't understand what's causing lag. Can't be the armor stands, can it? Don't think I can. Let's see. There we go. I guess this episode has just become me, you know, working on the house. Yeah, not too bad. I did put it in here, didn't I? Yeah, I could take you down. I have like 3 of them. Oops. Oh, this is the empty armor stand. You know what, we might as well make some of the actual armor stands, shouldn't we? Armor. I guess it's just stand. Yep, that there. It's just wood and a stone slab. Guess just make a bunch of sticks. I'll need a bunch of sticks for torches. I say that, but then I already collected up a lot of torches. So ah, that's a berserker armor. We didn't ever finish that, did we? Can it only be placed on wood? I guess it might. I might as well add some decoration or something. Sorry, I'm trying to make room in my inventory and it's not going too well. some reason it's only on wood. No, 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 no. This episode's just gotta be me, you know, messing around, doesn't it? Is it the perimeter? Is it because there's something behind it? Above it? Around it? Why can it not be placed in that position? I guess it'll just have to do. Why is it facing away? That is so strange. Yeah, they're all facing that direction for some reason. If I turn on the helmet, do they all face the right direction? Yeah. That's very strange. That's no longer needed. This will probably help with the lag. I really don't know what's causing the lag. Is it my fireplace? Is that somehow causing the lag? You know, that thing's been lit for ages. Do I have a visual effects on at high or something? No. Video. No, not really. I guess if I turn down my chunks, you know, it's super weird. You know, I can have a very powerful PC that could run Elden Ring. I got a 3060, I tell you. But for some reason, it can't run Minecraft. Like, I could literally see, like, farther than that on my older and older PC. So something's definitely up, I tell you, and it's probably due to NVIDIA. Or I need to update my PC, and that is also another reason. It's either Windows, you know, messing with me, or, you know, Thingy's messing with me. Well, I should just shove them all in the chest, shouldn't I? You know, how far, you know, our... It not even show me a chest. How far our, what do you call it? Armor area has fallen. This is our trophy room, you know. We have to resort to this. Oops. That way. Sorry, I'm not used to using the normal stands. All right. Now head back over. This is a mage outfit. Part of the RPG inventory mod. Yeah, I'll probably have to make a chest just entirely dedicated to some tools. I really need to get, you know, more shulkers. Make it easier to store stuff like this. This bow can kill. Alright. Sad that, you know, our storage room has become so empty now. But anything to stop the lag, I shall say. Anything to stop the lag. I don't even have that much lag. Like, what are we at now? 38, 28, 41. Well, that is a lot of lag, actually. That is a lot of lag. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why there's that much lag. Alright, we got most of the stuff over here. That's actually my sword. This is my mending. Is that all the tools that I picked up? Our blunderbuss. That. And we picked... Yeah, that's actually... I think that's all. No, we have a unbreaking pickaxe. Is this an ancient pickaxe? I was just about to, you know, fully sing it. But I don't know how old it is. This stuff should be going in the museum, to be honest. That was our armor over here. There we go. We really need to grab like wood or something. Make some more chests. So I can dump my pockets out. Oops. Make it just a little bit easier on us. boots, whistle. I only have 2 children. I never thought about how useful this tool is. Also, that's Rusty there. It's been ages since we've seen Rusty. Can't believe, you know. Feels like yesterday, you know, we just had such a large family, you know, we had the great-granddaughters and all that, and bam, you know, now we have nothing. What time are we even at? 36 minutes of basically nothing. Basically nothing. Dang, this thing is my axe there. Not too bad. Emerald armor. This armor I could melt down for its emeralds right now. I'm not tempted. Wizard bone armor. And then reptile skin armor. Yeah, good old female is that. And there's a wizardborn chest plate. And then that is all. That's just general items. We have a zombie head. Don't know where that zombie head came from. Dang, but this does feel quite empty, I tell you. You never realize how little a room is until you take all the stuff out. Yeah. Or how empty it is. My dragon armor. The diamond armor that we got. The Ender Dragon Wood. Oop. The original blazing emulsion blade. Good times. Now we have this one. Much more powerful. Dang, so empty. So empty. It kind of makes me feel very sad, you know. But this is all just to reduce lag. And hopefully it does. What's it look like in this area? Yeah, it looks like it might have impacted it a little. I'm not sure. Why do I need a torch up there? Oh, there it is. I was wondering where that torch disappeared to. Yeah, not too bad. I could also put, you know, some glowstone in the kitchen. Keep it all lit up. I hear chittering. Oh, it's yous. I never knew yous made a sound like that before. I heard like chittering and I think, you know, to myself like, what is that? Should really grab some more thingy, shouldn't I? I know there's a crafting table in the kitchen. Red carpets galore. There we go. I could actually just make a red carpet just go all the way through the house. That would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I will just take all of the red. Just will take all of the red. That is not looking too bad. I feel like that's actually, you know, a good change up. There's a... No, there is no glowstone in the corner. There should have been a glowstone in the corner here. Ah, forgot about this lighting over here. Dang, it feels like a whole different house now. Feels like a whole different house. Just feels so strange. I have some resources in here, don't I? No. No red carpets left over from like ages ago. I'll grab that. You know what? It sounds so weird walking over Singida now. You know, I'm used to the other blocks, and then, you know, I'm walking over carpet now. Yeah, well, here's a map of the area. I feel like the area has changed quite a lot since then. Wait, has that auto? No, that's a graveyard. It's still there. Let me update the map. And there it is. All changed. Bam. That's sick, actually. I really do like this area. I'm just looking at old chests and all that. You know what I do kinda wish, I tell you? If I had a better PC, I would love to, you know, go in this world up to like higher gigabytes. Because there will be a point that I can no longer play on the world due to the backup. Well, I guess I could save it over to thingy, but the main file will eventually get so large. It's already at 2.5 gigabytes, so if you think about it, the more that I do in the world, the more larger it gets. And it does kind of limit me from doing, you know, the stuff that I wanted to do. Come on, Dennis. But I think next episode we will work on our animal farm. Not this animal farm, we'll work on a... Hello there, Dennis. We'll work on making a second animal farm. We'll probably actually go down here. Oops, sorry, I went outwards instead of inwards. We'll probably head down here and make a crossing point over. So we'll make a crossing point over. You could always do a season 2 where you restart a new world when this one gets too big. That is true, that is true. But I will say I do quite enjoy it being a long running world. You know, we're over 1,000 episodes, I tell you. And I do plan on keeping it going for, you know, as long as possible. And I do want to make some more iterations of Jungle Paradise. I do plan on doing another Jungle Paradise soon. And that one will be more, instead of a building one, it will be more of a exploration one, where we go out into the world to fight different bosses. It's going to be a exploration slash combat Jungle Paradise. And I still haven't gotten a name for it yet. I'm thinking about Red Sun, Minecraft Jungle Paradise Red Sun. It is like, you know, an end to a golden age kind of thingy. But it's not really the end of the golden age because we've still got so many build projects. I will only end this world once we have completed every single build project and more. And we have like a long list to do, I tell you. We have a long list to do. Sorry, I'm just getting nostalgic just looking over the world. So we'll probably work on our thingy next episode. So next episode we'll head down into this area here, make a walk around, make a bridge over this way, and head down further. And then we'll make a animal farm somewhere in this area over here. We could actually make it a bit that goes this way and then comes back around and somewhere into the turtle head that we have going on over here. Like, this is all natural and that's a turtle head, I could tell. Turtle Head Animal Farm. That would probably be the name that would come up with. But I do feel like this would probably be the better area for a animal farm. Because this animal farm has kind of just been limited to the very tiny strip of land that we cleared out back in episode, I think it was episode 2 or 3. And that was over 1,000 episodes ago, so you know how long that is, you know. So definitely, when we come back tomorrow, we'll work on our animal farm, getting a new one started, bringing over a lot of the stuff that we have over here. And in this area right here, I think I'll try and transform it back into its original state. I think that's my idea. I don't want to thingy it all, you know, away. Gary, I'll use you to speed me up a little bit. I don't want to thingy it all away, but I do plan on getting rid of some of the larger builds and restoring it back to a more natural state. Why is there a why is there a skeleton in the ground? Oh, didn't even stand a chance. Didn't even stand a chance. And we also do need to get that wool farm started up down in Boxtown. So we'll work on that and we'll have a lot of wool getting produced over here. I do plan on also adding more to this barn area over here and kind of make it more farm-like. Because I would like to, you know, come out here and spend, you know, long times with views just working on this build project and seeing what we can create. So definitely I would love to go out there and do some more of that. It does kind of also mean that I don't really need a sheep farm down here, but I'm still going to have sheep farm anyway. We do also need to, you know, move all of these sheep over. I don't plan on killing them. We don't really eat meat, so I do want to try and get at least a tiny bit of meat supply. Also, here's elder orange sheep, the sheep that escaped when I was actually building the place. It's great to think that sheep is, you know, so old now. Originally built this place and then that sheep just decided to escape out the back and wander all the way up there and got stuck. But we do have lots of plans for this area. And I do plan on at least completing 99% of it. I really do like these staircases. I need to find an old piece of paper or an old dream book that I had. Because I drew down a design idea. And I feel like I want to do a kind of underwater thing coming out this way. And something going out in this direction. But I don't know when I would do that. Hmm. That would be a fun idea for the future. That would definitely be a fun idea for the future. Oh, XP. Alright. You know, I'm kind of dragging out the end of this episode, but at the same time, I still have a lot to look at. And once we're done with the animal farm, I will say, we'll move on to our dinosaur area up here. Because we have to go collect a lot of wood. Then we have to go chop down a lot of this terrain here. And we'll start to make a dinosaur kind of park here. Kind of like Jurassic Park over here. And just create a nice area. We're going to have to get all of this under here filled in so we can have some water dinosaurs. So I'll need to go gather up glass and then smelt all of that glass. Take a while, but you know, it'd be well worth it. I do feel like that'd be quite fun. Dinosaur farm, animal farm. A lot of build projects that we need to get done. And we'll definitely get started on that. You know, we've got to work on that, you know, zoo. Like if we just teleport over to the zoo, make it a little bit easier on this. We still got a lot of work to do here on the zoo. A lot of work. I plan on mining out this area over here, getting the floor done, mining out this, but making it go downwards. So we'll have like staircases going downwards. I think we'll have two in the middle that go downwards. I'll fence these off with some fences. If I had some fences I would show you, but I do not have fences on me now. But we'll fence off this area here, make it go downwards, you know, about probably the same amount of steps as this stairs right here. So we'll just copy this design over to there. So we'll make it go out a little bit and then it goes down. And then that will be where we place a lot of the creatures that we have gathered. And we also still need to go out and gather up some more. I plan on at least making a complete zoo. And we already have quite a lot. We have a lot of, oh there's Randula. Our snakes that we have. We got Kamba, we got Raw the Lion, Dumbo Jumbo, Poe, Lily, Mallow, Array, Chaphanty, Gunner, Walterloo? Walterloo? Walterloo. I thought it was Waterloo. That's spelled, oh poop, oh, that cracks me up. Walterloo. That cracks me up. Alright, you know what, we'll end this off before this episode gets a bit too long. But a lot happening next episode, so hopefully you still enjoyed it. Have a nice day, safe, we have so much interesting because vitamins, very important. Everybody see things from obviously see bye. And it started raining. See you.